the things I see as a normal thing around my fellow Nigerians, I find out that when I am with some South Africans, they don't find it funny. Then in Nigeria, you can sit in the midst of your people, around your people, you just during discussion, you can easily say, like you're not paying attention. I find out that here in South Africa is a great disrespect. Like they don't like it. It's a turn off for them. So, in as much as it is what I am used to, like in every of my conversation, if I'm having a conversation with you, before we finish, I can make that thing. I can say more than 20 times. So it's a normal thing to me. Like I am used to it. I do it here and there. Even when I'm even on phone calls, I do it. So while having a conversation with a South African, I found out that when I do that thing, the way they look at me, like the attitude they give to me is not appealing, is not okay. So I just want to know, why do you do that? Why are you giving me that attitude? Because I see that some persons that somebody that used to talk to me before no longer talk to me. So I try as much as possible to know, why are you no longer talking to me? Then they now said the way I behave when talking, that they don't like it, that is an insult to them. It's kind of surprising. So I am now wondering, what is an insult to you? What do you see as an insult when I talk to you, or when we talk? What do you see as an insult that I do to you, that you've seen as an insult? They say the way I just do, that they don't like is an insult. Like I'm wondering, this is what I'm used to. Where I'm coming from, this is what we are used to. You can have a conversation with anybody when you are no longer, like you're tired of the conversation, just to let everything slide and let everybody go their way. You just make that exclamation. You just, like they said no, that they don't like it, that here when you do it, it's as if you are insulting them. It's an insult. In as much as I try to explain, like this is not an insult. This is what we are used to. This is what we do. This is what we use in expressing ourselves. If we cannot speak, like we just do it. Oh, like they said, it's an insult. So I cannot argue. I can no longer argue because I want to keep the relationship. I cannot use because of what I do to lose the relationship. I try as much as possible to avoid it each time I am with them. So as time goes on, as I am doing it, avoiding it with them, like trying to stop it with them, I find out that I am gradually stopping it. Now, when I have a conversation with probably some Nigerians, I find out that I don't do that as much. Before, I can do it up to 10, 20 times. I find out that now, when I am having a conversation with a Nigerian, or I find out that I don't do it as much. Now, this is what South Africa has helped me to reduce. Like, it is gradually reducing. It's not as loud as it was before. So South Africans has helped me to reduce that. I find out that now, before I can have a conversation with a South African, I must not do it, so that to keep that relationship working. These are the things I find out that, oh, this person, the South Africans, or rather South Africans, they don't like it, I don't do it. Now, another thing that I find out that South Africans don't like when you're having a conversation with them is when you are not paying attention. Okay, like in this dispensation, in this normal life, you can be talking to somebody, you're pressing your phone like you're chatting or doing anything. I find out that here in South Africa, you can't do it to somebody. Is a total disrespect, like not paying attention to somebody. When somebody is talking to you, you are not paying attention. It is a total disrespect, like total disrespect. They don't like it. They don't want to see you do it. Like, I am hearing you, like the way what you're saying, I'm hearing, I'm listening with my ear. Even if I'm not looking at you, I am listening and I am hearing you. So why are you now saying I'm disrespecting you? Why are you saying I'm disrespecting you? Because what you're saying, I'm hearing. They said no. If they want to talk to you, look at them so that they know that you are having an eye contact with them. You are listening to them. And it gives them this joy that, okay, this person that I'm talking to is actually listening to me. Like, yo, these are the things that they're actually helping me as a human to learn, like to reduce. Because before, you can be talking to me, I am pressing my phone, like, I don't see it as anything, like, I don't see it as an insult. I don't see it as a disrespect in any kind. So I just found out that here in South Africa is a total turn off. they don't want to see you do it. When they are talking to you, let your concentration be on, focus on them, listen to what they are saying and respond to what they are saying. Don't just keep quiet and just be pressing your phone. Just look at them eyeball to eyeball when they are talking to you and respond to them. These are some of the things that I see that here in South Africa is a total turn off for them. Ah,
Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. So let me add one or two things to what this Nigerian sister has said. Like in Nigeria, when you his is not seen as a disrespect, yes, because before anyone could take it as a disrespect, it depends on the mode that you are before you hate. That's when the person will be able to tell if you disrespected him or her or not. Just like in Nigeria, someone can just be telling you interesting stories, and the next thing you hear is like you his, right? So the person that is telling you that story will not get upset because the person knows that you are not in a sad mood or you are not angry with him, like you are not upset with him or her. That's why you his. It shows that like the story that he's telling you is sinking in your head. That's why you his, right? Then now, before it could be seen as a disrespect in Nigeria, like assuming you are having issues with someone and you hate, the person will understand that it is a disrespect, that you just disrespected him or her, right? Because the mood that you are before you hate shows that you just disrespected him or her because you are angry, you're upset before you hate. So in Nigeria it's very, very common to hear. It's like it's very, very common. It's very, very common. Now, another thing is this. I discovered someone just corrected me on this channel. Someone corrected South African corrected me. Like I've like there's this video I uploaded. I reacted on that video. So in that video, the Nigerian brother said these people. So two South African sisters, they said that in their country that is a very big disrespect when you address them as these people. And honestly speaking, like I'm so guilty of that because I've always been using that word without even knowing that I'm offending a lot of people on this channel. But I sincerely want to say a very big thank you to my Saudi brothers and sisters for not even being harsh to me, for even understanding that I may not mean any harm to them by using these people. Like in Nigeria is very, very common. Like you can address someone like as this person, right? This person said this person, right? You can address some people like these people. Okay, so we do not see it as a disrespect. It shows that you are talking about a certain group of people, or you are talking about like you're talking about people, right? Like those that you don't know their names or you can't mention their name, you can address them as these people. Even for me, if you address me as this person, it's okay by me. It shows that you don't know my name, so it's cool, it's fine. Just like that during that Chidima Miss Universe saga and stuff like that. Hey, wahala, ha! Like a lot of South Africans, like they roasted me like fish. They all roasted me like fish simply because I addressed Miss Quara as fat, like she's fat. Hey, wahala. Hey, I was like seriously. Now in Nigeria, if someone like a lady wants to introduce herself on the phone, she will be like, that black fat sister that lives at so and so place. Are you getting it? So assuming we see it as an offensive word, trust me, nobody will introduce herself as a fat sister, right? But I didn't know, like I never knew that South Africans don't even like to hear such word. Like, oh my goodness, the way they dragged me, like they really came for me on that day. I was like, well, what have I done? So I guess we all need to learn from each other. We all have a lot to learn from each other. And from that day, honestly speaking, I stopped addressing ladies as fat. So I rather use the word chubby or plus size, right? But in my country, is nothing. Like in my country, is nothing. Then another one this Nigerian sister said is when South Africans are talking to you, you will be busy pressing your phone. That is a total turn off for them. Where we come from, where we come from, like it's nothing, it's nothing serious. Even your dad may be talking to you, you will be pressing your phone and still be responding to him, like he will see it as anything. The only time he will be upset is when he talk to you and you are so carried away that you won't be able to respond to him. That would be the only time that he will see it as a disrespect. But as long as you are responding to him and you are still pressing your phone. For him is nothing. He won't pick an offense. He won't be upset with you. Yeah, where we come from is nothing. But I'm so glad that we've learned a lot from this video. And after today, probably whenever I'm speaking with a South African, I won't even try to haze, because when I do that, maybe he or she will get hurt. Not even maybe, he or she will definitely get hurt, because according to this Nigerian sister that lives in South Africa, she says South Africans do see it as a sign of disrespect. Yes, so I won't do that to South Africans, knowing fully well that it will hurt them, right? But to us is nothing. And to my Saudi people, I'm sure you guys have also learned that where we come from, like when you are addressing someone, when you are speaking with someone, the person is kind of pressing phone, don't see that the person is so disrespectful, don't see that the person doesn't like you, that's why he or she is not paying attention to what you are saying. Where we come from is nothing. I don't know, like you guys know that we are just different people, right, from different culture, with different tribe, different background. So like we behave differently, right? So that is not really necessary that the person doesn't like you, that's why he or she's not paying attention to what you are saying. Please try to understand where we come from is nothing, is nothing. So I'm so excited that we've learned one or two things through this video. So thank you guys for always being here. I still remain your baby girl, just cheesy.